So my grandfather moved out to southern Arizona in '62. Took the money that he got from the farm and said, I'm going to start a ready-mix business along with a construction business. Bought a big old plot of land that had, the right kind of sand and gravel and stuff where you could open pit mine that and process your own material for concrete. And then it was an up-and-coming town. Sunside was. Horizon moved in and they started to subdevelop all that. So our family had a big part in developing that part of southern Arizona for decades. We still are. These are all condominiums. This is what they started out with when they first started developing this town. They built a bunch of condominiums. Block work, concrete work, structure of the home. We had at least part of something to do with it. Maybe not the whole building, but at least the concrete at the minimum. So this is where it all started. Let's step out and take a look. I think it was somewhere between 30 to 100 acres out here that he bought. All that, this is all open pit mine. You know, they ran this facility up until '77. We built a lot of homes, poured a lot of slabs, laid a lot of brick, did a lot of work for the farms around here. This is what pops in my head. I'm proud. You know, he came out here and he wanted to build something for his family, but he also wanted to keep the integrity and the name of like, hey, this is what we're about. We're about putting out quality material. We're up, building nice homes and homes that still stand today and people live in with no problems, built in the '60s. And I'm proud of that, you know. In the late '70s, my grandfather moved on to another area, but my dad kind of stayed. Essentially, my dad just took it from where my grandpa left it off and, kind of brought me into the business, and I grew up in the business. And he'd load up the truck, get me up in the morning at a very young age, and we'd hop in the vehicle and we'd tackle projects. So that was a ground up build me and my dad did together. That house is '04. We built all that in '04. That's all we did. These buildings right here, we did all the block, did all the concrete work, did everything on these right here. And those buildings will be here till kingdom come, so to speak. And so that's how we kind of got out here, and that's kind of how the company started out and has evolved over the years. My grandfather and my dad, they always wanted, to earn the respect of everybody, and they showed that through their work. And for me, when I moved, when I kind of branched out and decided I wanted to go to Tucson, we implemented that as a tagline because it stands the test of time, being meticulous and making sure everything's done to the T, to the customer's liking, and that's going to stand the test of time and be there, for generations to come.